eyewitness said that the incident happened. The policemen stationed at the slaughter roundabout just were called, but they declined, saying it was not their jurisdiction.
They said that when they went to call the police at Slaughter, that the police said they should go back to Woji police station that is in Woji that the thing happened, so that they cannot come. So before they came back, the man was dead.
Now, another eyewitness said it was raining heavily when the incident happened, and that such incidences are regular occurrence on the Trans-Amadi Slaughter Bridge.
We were inside. It was that raining period, so nobody knew. Somebody was saying that the man passed here and he carried back. So maybe they suspect that the man carried money or food. In the process of struggling with him, maybe they're able to collect the bag and start it so they cannot fix up. Even AM, you are not supposed to leave until you see the daylight. So those guys, like their operation is between the leg of this bridge and that's because they know that at that particular time nobody will be able to secure to rescue whoever be their victim is.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just for the sake of clarity, just in case maybe you listening, you don't know the areas, Drew doesn't know everywhere. So I'm calling on you, those of you who are resident in Port Harcourt, and particularly the security forces, to pay very close attention, because this kind of occurrence should not be irregular in this city. The last person you got to listen to said, hey, look, this happens very regularly. That's the area where they operate. And I've heard about this, and I've known about this for at least the past 2-3 years, particularly when that road was very busy, when the former slaughter market was stationed there. But this is 2023. The slaughter market has been moved away from that particular place. One would expect that since you have a reduced traffic presence there, talking about businessmen and stuff like that, you shouldn't be having these occurrences in those places. But it seems to be on the contrary. Now, once again, there are no stats to back up a lot of the things that we're going to be talking about this morning, but it is your impression. So when you call us, please, this morning, this is my question. Where do you think the troubled streets in Port Harcourt are? So that Jude will know, so that the next person will know, so that Nkiru would know, so that the CP would know. Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe the intel they've been delivering to the Nigerian police force in River State in the past few weeks or months has not been accurate. So let us, as it were, start to do things a bit more clearly. When you call us, do well. Turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see it, didn't hear it. Please do not make mention of it. That means do not make unsubstantiated and unverified claims. And very importantly, please do not make inciting statements.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
017-923-0007, 0817923-0003. I'd like to repeat that again, 0817923-0007 and 0817923-0003. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on Twitter. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on Twitter. Braid is speaking to us from my one. Good morning to you, Braid.
Good morning. Yes, my brother, I want to also draw the attention of the security agency to this USP bad gate area going towards Egypt. I think that area is also one flashpoint that the government should quickly look into, where they cross, they use boats to cross. Since that area is a very volatile area, the Commissioner of Police, his attention should be drawn to that area. And that slaughter OG Bridge is a serious concern. Who is people that from siding there in the night, early morning, the security agency should clamp down on such people, because those are the people, those are the woodlands that will cause the mayhem at that environment. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Braid. So Braid has made mention of that. Still Island. There's a way it connects, right? my memory is not so bad, but I think I'm correct, right? Those of you who graduated from RSU, who are there currently, can please call in to corroborate. Now, WhatsApp 0809 030 6416 0809 030 6416. That's where you find us on WhatsApp and Telegram 0809 030 6416. As always, please, that last number is strictly for reception of messages. Don't call. I see some. Please don't call the WhatsApp number. All right, we only want to get to have messages read out on that particular number. Thank you very much. Good morning, Jude. Please, Aka Road, Rumo Lumeni is not safe anymore. Robbery, kidnapping, and many more. That's from us 4. Aka Road, is that the GU Aka Road or the? Okay, there's one here, Rumo Lumeni. Right, says that road is not safe anymore. All right, so thank you very much also for where else? Where are the flashpoints? Where are the streets of concern for you in River State, in Port Harcourt in particular? This is coming off the back of a very disturbing murder not last night, 2 nights ago, where an individual was stabbed. Doesn't make sense. What exactly? And once again, I can understand, that we live in a very challenging time. Inflation is really bad. People want to protect everything that they had. So I don't know exactly how this transpired, but I can understand, right? I'm trying to place myself. I can understand with somebody who is confronted by, young rascals or whatever, trying to collect his bag. That's my life. Unfortunately, he's lost his life. Whatever it was, his phone, his bag. Who knows how he's going to make the next paycheck. But I wouldn't advise anybody to fight with armed individuals. I wouldn't. Robin is speaking to us from HA. Robin, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
Yes, talking about insecurity, the particular incident that happened 2 days ago. But the soul of the departed rest with the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
My area of worry, not only that slaughter area. You know about the Solomon Junction?
Mm.
That place record killing. I'm not exaggerating. Carry out independent investigation, you understand? That place is a nightmare in Port Harcourt. Solomon Junction is a nightmare. And I do not understand. There's a police station at Elimbu. There is still in one police station. You understand? How that place is kept open, commuters pass through and fly through that place, and even those who trek, at a risk. So the government should also, when we talk about the human capital, every life of president of Port Harcourt is important. Because if the man or woman who reside in Port Harcourt or Obia Park is where or any other where, if the person is not running business, the person is paying rent, the person has a shop, and they are contributing to the economy of the state. And it behoves on the government of the day to ensure that every life is protected while we enjoy the roads or while we enjoy the hunger in our stomach. This is my report this morning.
All right, thank you very much. That's Robin from HA. Now let's get to WhatsApp and read more messages. 009-030-6416 and this one says, hi G, good morning. I don't want to believe that many of the flashpoints that we're going to make mention of today are not known by the police. The question is, do they have the manpower, and more importantly, what exactly is the government doing trying to dispel these places? Many of these trying to clear out these places, I beg your pardon, many of these places are dark at night. Many of these places don't have street lights. Many of these places are places that have either bad roads or, importantly, have no police station nearby. That's why they thrive in those places. But thank you very much. That's from Kel. But Kel, Robin, yes, that's his name. Robin just said, look, there's a police station close to the Element Junction, but these things keep happening. What exactly is the reason for their occurrence? And of particular worry for some people. I've heard about that Element area and close to the oil mill under the bridge. A lot of people are worried about the frequency. It's not like it happens once in a while. It is the frequency. This Transwoji Road bridge, rather, It should not be after all these years. It really shouldn't. It's sad to say this, but River State needlessly experienced a death yesterday. Very needlessly. We'll be back after the break. we are highlighting some of the flashpoints within the Port Harcourt metropolis. Want to find out from you where you think the police and indeed the government should focus their attention on. Why? Because all of these types of places are usually places that people's businesses are taking a big hit. I'll give you an example. Now, for those who carry out their businesses around the Transwoji area, for example, now it's come to my attention that from about 6:30, 7 o'clock, a lot of people start to close shop. There's no curfew, they just close shop. And then, obviously, not everybody's going to leave their shops, or their offices at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And so, if they are on their way home and need to stop to buy something, they are deterred. They have to take longer routes. All right. That's one place. Now, also the Element Junction and also parts of HA that we mentioned in the past have also had the same report that because of these bad or flash points, people don't feel safe or secure to carry out their daily activities. Moving what is arguably one of the best fufu in the Niger Delta, talking about HA fufu, from the villages down to Port Harcourt, is now becoming an Herculean task, a serious Herculean task. It's little wonder why a wrap of fufu that used to be 50 now, forget inflation right now, 100 naira fufu doesn't look like it can even take you for 6 or 7 hours. But those days, if you take one wrap of a chair fufu, you're good. Standard packaging, you're okay. But a lot of people have not been focusing on this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hello Port Harcourt. Well, we have George in Diobu. George, good morning to you, please.
Yeah, good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
The first point I want to tell you is that bridge after the Pleasure Park, between Pleasure Park and Air Force, that bridge.
Okay.
Under that bridge, daytime and in the night.
That's where people
disturb a lot.
That's where people take taxis to Eliozu and to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that bridge linking Benjack and that Eliozu side. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a flashpoint.
That's a flashpoint. All right. Thank you very much, George in Diobu. Thank you very much. WhatsApp now 009-030-6416 030-6416. Once again, it's vexing, all right, and it's sad that her life had to be needlessly lost to actions of individuals that shouldn't have the opportunity to carry out these actions. No, there's no perfect society, don't get me wrong, but this was sadly a needless death. Zion is in GRA. We have Prosper in Woji. Zion, please, let's get to hear from you quickly.
That is just the reported case we are discussing now. A lot happen in the city that are not reported. The Elingu Atali environment, you see under that bridge from the bank, it's a flashpoint there.
Okay.
You see this Mpogo linking to Elekaya.
Okay.
That environment is a flashpoint. You see the low passenger from 8 to 7:30, just leaving.
But isn't there the famous Olo Obasanjo police station there where they are usually on the road, mounting roadblocks and moving around?
You have just said their responsibility now, mounting roadblock now. What else? Even the street behind them in D-line here, the street behind the police station, the street adjacent. See, these are my areas where I work as in. The truth is this. The crime rate, especially in the D-line axis, my brother, no go there after 7:30, especially when the environments are lonely. That's why I always encourage people, don't walk on lonely paths between 7:30. Even some area 7:30 is even very late. Now look at this Peter Odili from this Eastern bypass.
Okay.
As we are going to Amadi, you see that environment to Odili Road, although this area has been operated more with the one chance people.
Right.
Because they are just like everywhere, like flies. Some may drop you, carry you again. Now look at this other part now from by my one park to Abba Road, from the park to a major Abba Road. You see that area to the UT area.
That's a flashpoint.
But Jude, now look at the room Okoro.
Okay,
but the room Okoro, when you get just something there's a darkness of crime coming down.
All right, Prosper is in Woji. Zion, thank you very much. Prosper, what areas are of concern for you, please?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you for your patience, please.
That's a slaughter bridge. The man in question who died there. I saw him when I passed through that road.
Really?
The bridge there is another thing that is so scary to me. I run through that road every day, to and fro, to work. The last 2 weeks, I was robbed on that particular slaughter roundabout. In the day I was coming down from the KK, group of guys, they came, collected everything, brought out daggers. I don't cooperate with them, they're going to stab me. They collected everything, even the food I bought from an eatery, they collected the food from me.
What time was this?
So, that was around after 8.
In the evening?
PM.
Okay.
Yes, in the evening. At 8 in the evening. So, and you can even imagine that they have police people standing on that roundabout there. These people, they see these guys, they know these guys, they know what they are doing. I don't know if they are scared of them. If you go to the slaughter bridge, under the bridge, there are houses under that bridge. People are living there, and these people that are living there, they are more of, let's say, the other tribes. They have the outside, the Fulani there, and they also have the same Southern people living there, and these guys living there. If you see their face, you will even be scared of them. So I don't know. The government need to do something real fast. If not, this occurrence will always happen. It will always happen because these guys they don't care. They don't want to know whatever that will come up later. Nothing.
All right. So. All right, thank you very much, Prosper. Uba is speaking from Oyibo. Unduweze is in Eliozo. We'll get to you very shortly. Uba, go on, please.
Good morning.
Good morning, please.
Please, I wonder if all this information we're giving you, are you the one who's going to arrest the situation or the security agents?
It's not my job.
I can't. The security agents cannot say they don't know these places. And it's happening when we wait for things like this to happen before tomorrow we hear my men swept in on them, we discovered 50 rounds of ammunition. The police know where these people are. They know these flashpoints. And why they cannot act before they kill people is what I don't know. That particular place in the Woji place, under that bridge, where people are dying, they should be protected.
Uba, thank you very much. It's a big concern. Michael is speaking to us from Chuba. Michael, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Mr. Drew.
Good morning.
In regards to this topic, I think you see this Transamadi slaughter, they have been dead zone right from time immemorial. Right? Because I remember someone had a similar issue there. So early this year, around January. This is an e-hailing cab guy. He was robbed on the traffic. And at that traffic, the person he was carrying, they wanted to rob the guy. He was carrying 2 persons. The guy that they wanted to rob, he was carrying one. The guy dragged with them. They shot him.
Oh, dear.
So this is not the first time. So this has been a normal thing going on there. And that was how they killed that guy.
Oh, dear.
They shot him, they collected the money. So police and army, all the security agencies, they know that place is a bad place. When I used to work in an office around there, when we close at night, we always go in groups of 5 people so that we won't be robbed. So that place is a deadly zone. I don't even drive past there at night. Because
all right, Michael, thank you very much. Unbeze speaking to us from Eliozo. Thank you for calling, please.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you, please.
Please, I noticed one thing. Sorry?
Yeah, turn off your radio, please. Turn off your radio. Step away from the radio, please.
Okay, is it okay by now?
Okay, go on, please.
Yeah, I noticed one thing every Wednesday. Can you hear me?
Yes, every Wednesday.
Yeah. There are so many police people on the road. They say they are mobile courts.
Okay, that's normal.
But I discovered that there are other civilians that will join them for this business. They are just everywhere checking the paper, one thing or the other. I discovered that there are so many people. There are no police among them. So what's going on?
Well, those people who are not police are likely the judges. If you know how the mobile court works, the judges or the magistrates who are going to, as it were, sanction you for whatever crime, they are set down somewhere.
Hold on, they are not. I know someone that is all these type of guys that join them. I have been driving my car for the past 15 years. I know most of all these guys that stay along the roads. So sometimes I saw them with these mobile people.
All right, Ndubeze, thank you very much. That's a worrying concern. The police should not be seen in cohorts with people of questionable character, and I think that's the worry for Ndubeze. Because I know if you are not a Port Harcourt person, if you're just visiting here for the very first time, there is a mobile court. It's not been active for a while, but recently I've been seeing them at Choba Junction. I've seen them at Choba Junction. I've seen them at NTA. What they do is they try to make sure that you have your vehicle papers in order. And it's not a question of, the police stopped you, they're trying to harass you. There is a judge, there is a magistrate somewhere at the junction, where, you can go and defend yourself. I've been held, years ago when I learned how to drive. All right. I was held, I was taken. I refused to give any policeman a bribe. I told the man, look, if you say I've done something wrong, I have just explained to you what the problem is, right? I'm not, too far off the law. There are certain circumstances, and in fact, the reason why I was held that day was there was a crack on the windshield. And that time, to replace a windshield back then was about 35,000 naira, right? It was a crack. And that crack wasn't because somebody, came and said, let's crack your car. No, just driving along the road, one of these trailers that was carrying granite, right? Didn't cover it very well. And then some of it fell, smashed. It was a tiny piece, just at the top. There was a crack. So the crack was, getting worse. And I said, I know it's getting worse, but I don't have the money yet, and I have to save and to get the money. I don't have a loan to do this. It's going to take a while. He said, no, you have to pay 10,000. I can't forget, pay 10,000 naira for something that was, one, not my fault, and two, that I don't have the money to replace. And you go and meet the judge. You brought down the paper. You go and meet the judge. I met the judge. I explained to the judge. I said, yeah, I understand. This is not ideal. For your driving, it could obscure your vision. I said, I totally agree with you, but my vision first and foremost is not obscured. There's a crack. It hasn't come down. He says, let me see the car. I pointed at the car. He stood up, looked at it, and said, okay, please try and get your windshield fixed. Wrote me a citation. I paid 500 naira that day. I didn't pay to the policeman. And I left. Policeman said I should give him 10,000 naira. This was 2000 and what's it now? Was it university then? Was that 10? 10 or so? I think so. 2009, 2010. Yeah. So yes, there are judges assigned to effect the mobile courts in River State. So please, if you get to them, have no fear. If you are in the wrong, this is where you start to do the right highest. Yes, do not give. We need to stop this. We spoke about bribery a few days ago. Do not give any policeman a bribe. Don't offer and don't be coerced into offering. Please. All right. Now, moving away from that, let's get back to you and the places that you think needs attention. Talking about the streets in Port Harcourt, the unsafe areas. Once again, please, when you call in, turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. If you didn't see it or hear it, please don't make unsubstantiated and unverified claims.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Well, we have Alex on the line this morning. Alex is speaking to us from Elio Parawan. Now, good morning, Jude. Tank flyover Arumo Krushi, Port Harcourt is a nightmare. The activities of these street urchins is a source of concern. These criminals rob and maim the helpless citizens in that area at night. George from Rumo Krushi. Sorry, Alex is speaking to us from Eligbam. Alex, good morning to you, please.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Alex. Thank you for calling, please.
Yes.
Alex? Alex? Okay. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go on,
Hello?
please. Yes, go on, please.
It's your program.
Hello, Alex. We can hear you. Go on, please. We can hear you now. Okay, Alex, apologies. There seems to be a connection problem with that line. Do call us if you can. Now, back to the messages, and let's get to Facebook and Twitter. By the way, before I forget, at Nigeria Info PH. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on Twitter. At Nigeria Info PH. All right, this morning, I'd like you just call us, tell us what area, what streets have you noticed that seems to have a lot of, in quotes, bad activities going on there. Talking about the streets of Port Harcourt. What are the troubled streets in Port Harcourt? Okay, everybody's just saying good morning there. Once again, just tell us where your concern is, in Port Harcourt. That's on Facebook, excuse me, and on Twitter. Facebook and on Twitter, please. Now back to WhatsApp. This one here says GU Ake Road. GU Ake Road is the Eliozu Link Road at Rupaku. Ake Road is at Rumolibini. Yes, all right, I did say that. Thank you very much once again for the correction. Levinus Njoku from HS says Eleme Junction is the worst flashpoint in terms of insecurity in the state. The criminals snatch people's belongings, stab and maim their victims on a daily basis. Are you serious? On a daily, wait, is this an exaggeration or something? Because maybe look, once again, Livinus, I'm not saying this is a fallacy, but I remember there was a caller who made mention that most of the cases that you're hearing do not get reported. So it's very possible that Livinus is actually on the money here. That people are stabbed and maimed and robbed every day at that Eleme Junction, and that's a big concern. Since they carry the activities from 7 p.m. into the night, even in the presence of security operatives. Big question there. Michael in Borokiri. Michael, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Mr. Jude.
Welcome.
Jude, I missed your eyewitness report today because I was on my way to Aba. I missed that program. Anyways, I want to point out something. While I was coming back, I did not drive. I imported a commercial bus.
Okay.
When we got to, that CFC bus stop, like you are coming to park.
Okay.
Before that
the Catholic Church, yes.
Yeah, the Catholic, yes. I know that bus stop at the back of it, you have some laughs now, because if you check at the back of the bus stop, you see a house that has been demolished.
Yeah, that used to be the CFC furniture place.
Yes, exactly. Furniture, exactly. You know. Now I discovered that some of these drug addicts or these laughs or these house are not building makeshift things at the back. I saw some of their items there. I saw a lady tying wrapper on her body.
Okay.
And I saw the guys at the back of that place. That cause for concerns, because those guys who did the ones even robbing people at night once it's dark, because that place there's no light. So I discovered it, and I was just looking at the way and I discovered most of the wire mesh on the flyover on that guy's doing server has been stolen, most of them. So also I want the light to be on, Jude. Lastly, Jude, the road to Aba, my God, is something.
Whoa! The road is still that bad. What portion of the road, please?
Jude, from that, the bridge that demarcates River State and Abia State.
Okay.
Down to Ayaria, Jude. and the boss wants to tumble. You will be terrible. I feel so sorry for those people. They are suffering. I'm telling you, they are suffering.
All right, Michael.
They are suffering.
Thank you very much. That's a very detailed observance this morning. The CFC, I remember that place very well because I had a friend working there years ago when we just finished school. People are looking for jobs. I don't know if they do it these days, but some people will just go there to get some skill sets, just learn on the job. Basically, we're not being paid, but what? No, we're giving stipends, or stipends. Maybe then it was about 5,000 naira or so a month. That would just take us to and fro. And then the boss was so nice, he would give us food, once a while, not every day though. But anyway. Asitiko A from Port Harcourt says, Mr. Jude, please louder on the HF fufu. This thing is really shortening my food ration these days. No thanks to these hoodlums. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Good morning, Jude. On Tuesday, I got to Market Junction. I met 4 boys. Which of the Market Junctions? Is this Rumasi Market Junction, there's Choba Market Junction, and there's also Artillery Market Junction. So which of them? All right. Surrounding another guy, and I suspected they were robbing him. I parked my car by them with 2 people with me in the car and boldly shouted, waiting to happen there. But because the boy could not boldly shout out and inform us what was happening, I had to leave them and drive off. ID from Port Harcourt. Oh, speaking of that, when I was younger, when we used to go for lessons back then in Bumumasi, there used to be this thing. I don't know if they still do it now. They say ma olam. Some boys just come and say, they just check them where you. They put you on your pocket. So I saw one that's like last week, right? There were like 3 or 4 of them. Very short. When I mean short, the dude looked like a puppy dog, but yet he was putting his hand into somebody's pocket. On the other boys, they were all talking, they were all gisting, like nothing. Wow. Crazy things.
You are tuned in to
Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
We have the news, and UKJ Obamadu on Facebook says, please drive to Garrison Flyover. You see guys sleeping on the flyover now. Where did they go last night? Who are they? The police should go and arrest these people before they kill innocent citizens. The CFC bus stop is another hell. Just under the bus stop, they hide under. Even now, if you doubt, I can take you there. Call me, I'll take you there. The police know these places, but maybe it is. Call me, I'll take you there. The police know these places, but maybe it is not their jurisdiction. Unfortunate situation. Well, I don't think it's not within their jurisdiction. But yes, I do know that each area has maybe a DPO who is in charge of it in place. But various citizens this morning are speaking up. Please, these places highlighted need urgent attention. My name is June. Hello, Port Harcourt returns. News coming up next.
Talk radio. 92.8
Talk radio.
Number one talk.